Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your winter solstice second part reading to do with your chakras and your aura, and also getting a message from the earth energy that flows through this studio at the moment. So without further ado, let's just connect to that energy line, bring up that Astroflower. There we go, lovely, and bring up the Astroflower, beautiful. And we're also going to be bringing up now what we call the Chakra man. There we go. So there he is. Now we have let's just go through there. There's his head, and there's the head of the Chakra man, and then it goes down. There's got his legs and stuff like that. Let's just douse the chakras here. This is what's going through you at the beginning, the solstice period. Let's just see what's going on here. There is a bit of, I don't know if have you seen sort of like poppies when they take on water, and they take on a certain amount of water in their petals, and then eventually it gets too much and they just allow the water to go. It seems like that. So you're capturing a lot of emotions at the moment within your crown chakra, but you're not holding on to it. It's actually being filtered back down within you. So it's very nourishing emotions, fulfilling emotions, I think, that's coming through you. Third eye is really starting to get activated here. The throat as well is very active. It seems like this section here, the top of you, let's just have a look on your aura. Yeah, your aura is definitely top heavy. So you have to be a little bit careful of that, because once you get too top heavy, then that's when that can create imbalances. So sort of sleep deprivation, sort of tiredness, sort of bouts of anger and stuff like that. So you need to be a little bit careful of that. Make sure you do a bit of meditation to get back in your body and stuff like that. Let's just see what's going on with your heart chakra. Your heart chakra is full. It's definitely, it's holding a lot. I think it's holding a lot of desires. It's like you're holding your breath as life advances, and are you going to make it through sort of scenario. Your plexus solis is on fire. It's very thick, very solid. You want it to move on. There's a big connection to your family as well, and this is where your kids will connect to you. So there is a big family thing. This is obviously got to do with Christmas, your birthdays as well, your birthday season and stuff like that. So there's all this sort of connection with family and friends, and then that sort of really stimulates the solar plexus. So we eat a lot, we drink a lot, that sort of thing. And then let's get down to your sacrum. Where's all your fun gone? Where are you playing? Are you playing? Do you have fun? Do you take it out? Do you go and play a bit? If it's missing, then make sure that balance is readdressed within you going forward, so you avoid any of the things that I was talking earlier on about the crown chakra and being top heavy. So you avoid those bouts of anger and frustration and stuff like that. So it makes your progression a lot more steady, constant, which becomes a lot more productive going forward. And you need to sort that work-play ethic. Your root chakra is really well implanted here. You're working on things. You're working on life physically, the material side of life and stuff like that. You're really concentrating on getting things sorted, finding a much more constant within your life. And that's what seems to be. Luckily for that, that's creating a balance with the crown chakra and the top heavy. It is heavier down the bottom of your aura. If we go down there, it does get heavy down the bottom of your aura, which is good. It's a bit like a weeble. You can get pushed over like that, but the weeble's going to come back up. Do you call them that in America? I don't know, or in Australia? The little egg-shaped men, people or whatever they are. That's the sort of thing. But then that's going to be reducing the sort of the strength, or that could well be the fact that your heart is full and your plexus solis, your solar plexus is full as well, because that's probably reduced in that section there. So you almost look like I've forgotten what they're called. Do you know those sort of like Barber Papa sort of they used to be in that sort of shape, and they've gone that sort of thing. Anyway, you youngsters wouldn't know. Only us old people would know. Anyway, it's a bit like that sort of scenario. yeah, so that's what it's like. Let's just see what the progression is as we go forward. Let's just have a quick look at your aura, the departure. It's very clear. It's very clean, actually, which is good. You're not getting into conflicts with the outside world. Just be careful of dreaming too much. Keep it real. That's the only drawback on that, because it is a little bit too open at the top. So you just need to be a little bit wary of that. That's all. But it's very minute. It's not very big. Let's just see how it progresses through time. Then, as we progress through time, as we hit towards the mid-January, late January, beginning of February, and here we're hitting the February anomaly, I think your heart is going to be really present in your life. You know, you're going to be, I want to enjoy. I want to share this enjoyment. I want to, you know, be sociable, but not overpower, you know, not in your face, but more sort of like enjoying life, enjoying the little things as well. Sitting out in the garden, you know, watching the birds, just feeling utter bliss with things that are around you. But also you've got, it seems to, let me have a look at your sacrum. Yeah, the sacrum, the sacrum's worked itself out, so there seems to be the work-play ethic that sort of seems to have sorted itself out, because the solar plexus is really quite big, and it's present as well. The root chakra is refined, so it's nice. It's like it's nice corkscrew sort of going into the ground, so it's really nicely connected without being overpowering or too heavy. And the the crown chakra seems to be really very light, very full of light, full of ideas. There's lots of ideas coming through, and I think that's with that changing world around you. It almost plays, as I said, I think I said this within your readings with the tarots, it plays within your favour. Simply because you've had Pluto in your thing over the last 12 years, and it's been forward, and you seem to be hitting this glass ceiling all the time. And as you go forward, you're going to be used to these sort of like stopping, you know, with the glass ceiling. In society, it's going to happen. But because you're used to it, you're just going to be able to sort of flow through it. And it's going to put you in you're going to feel really confident about your going future. You know, let's just see what goes on in the next month after that. Then that's when your sacrum really starts coming out. So you start working on what you want, your ego side of things. Not in a nasty way, in a very nice way. And your heart finds a constant rhythm. So it's no longer filling up and overflowing. It's much more of a gentle source of energy. And your third eye and your throat chakra is very, very active. So there's a lot of social networking going on. A lot of clean ideas, clear ideas about how you want to go forward and everything like that. And your aura, let's just take it back to the 21st of January as we go forward. Yeah, this is that transition in through the February anomaly into the central part of your energies, into your solar plexus and your heart area. And as we come through, and it's like it's on fire. It's like the leanest burning engine you could ever think of. And it's like, wow, really nice. I think it's going to put you on a completely different level to what you've been on in the past. And I don't think you can even imagine it. And this is what the moon is probably all about. You can't even imagine what it's going to be like because it's so fantastic in a way. So let's just get what a reading or a message from the Earth's energy. So there we go. We connect to the energy, the ley line going through. Time is now. It's very solemn. It's, you know what to do. The time is now. That's what it's sort of saying, the Earth's energy here. And I think this is going to be a progressive thing over this next 3 months. I think gradually as you go forward, you're going to know more and more. You're going to understand. I've just got to move my chair because it's great in a bit, sorry. You're going to know more and more, and you're going to know how to do it more and more going forward. It's going to be a very reassuring 3 months, and it's going to bring you back into the fold of things. So there you go, Capricorn. Thank you very much for being here with us and supporting us over this last year. It's been absolutely amazing. These new blue energy blueprint readings that we're going to be doing from January are going to be amazing, and it's going to be so fantastic that you are here. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.